All right, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ironmon Saturday. Thank you, Sean, for the 5 gifted right off the bat. That is crazy. That went to Mulletmon as well as Riley. Fantastic, Sean. Thank you so much, Sean. Hearts for Sean in the chat already donating. That's crazy. We got Cads, Christopher, Halen, Sean, of course, Bakiaro, Coles, Ashfay. Welcome in, everybody. And Colton, of course, Balling. Welcome, welcome. W. Sean, before we even start, literally right off the bat, that's insane. Absolutely insane, Sean. You're amazing. Hi, Brad. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I think everything's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get the vertical up and running here. Let's get this to connect. I just barely made the stream, so hopefully it works. I also got a nice warm coffee over here I just threw together. So that's always nice. All right, we can go live now on vertical. And we are live. It's all working. Fantastic. Riley, it's because you're the luckiest and you're amazing. That's why, Riley. You can't hide from the subs, says Sean. And the Lord Dome as well. I love it. Kicking it off strong already for Ironmon this morning. For those that are new, this is Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon. There's a full list of rules in the description. Brad also giving 5 memberships right off the bat to Evolve Zygote, Pop-Tart Snake, Sassy Sarah. Incredible. Thank you so much, Brad. Thank you, thank you. W. Brad, W. Sean. You guys are already kicking it off quick here and early. This is FireRed Kaizo Ironmon. The rules are in the description if you want a full list, but basically, we have to beat all of Pokemon FireRed. Which is randomized and leveled up 50%, so it's extra difficult with only one Pokemon, and it's permadeath, so if we lose any battle, we have to restart. And it's super brutal. There's a whole bunch of minutia in the rules in the description if you want to see more details, or try to catch me not following the rules. Feel free to let me know in the description. I have like little fuzzies on me, don't I? I just saw that in the camera. I got little fuzzies all over this shirt. What happened? Black shirts, they'd be attracting fuzzies. We're going for a YouTube gift break speedrun? That's crazy. Sean and Brad, y'all both Chads today. That's what I know. Okay. I need to start A and B in order to reset. And we can kick off our play today with attempt number 1225. 1,225 attempts. And we can get this thing going. Thank you, Baki, for the 10 gifted. You're amazing. I'm gonna sip a hot coffee from my Star Wars mug for good luck. Fantastic. Hey, Lane Gamer got one. Rex Raptor. I love it. Thank you, Baki. Thank you for the love. You're amazing, Baki. A lot of money's been wasted here and we're proud. I love it, Cad. Hey, it's given so many people some joy and some, fun break from life. Things are stressful right now. So I don't think it's wasted whatsoever. Annie got one. I love it. Baki got Annie one. Perfect. Oh, you gave me some cash out for memberships? I need to make sure and do... Can I do those for OBS now? Last time it was, not happy. Nah, it's still being weird. Still being weird. I can't believe that it's being so stubborn. Can I do it from mobile? Because sometimes the mobile breaks. Sometimes OBS is not... It's probably because I'm also on an older version of OBS at this point. Because when I updated it, it exploded, if you guys remember. From a previous stream here. Okay, let me see. Let me go in on mobile. Maybe I can do it on mobile to gift. Nope. Mobile's also busted. Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Can I get into our channel without messing up the audio? Because I should donate at least 5 here to kick off the stream today. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And can I gift in here? It's loading. It's thinking about it. It may or may not let me. There we go. Gifting, let's do a 5. drop a 5 right now, and we'll come back to it in maybe 30 minutes. Try to space them out. Hey, JDX, welcome in. Snake cameo, I love it. Love it. There we go. We got another 5. Kudos of Colton, of course. Ballin'. We're going to get... I'll send some more for later, too. There's the first 5. Fantastic. All right, I need to close that version of stream, though, because it will explode. There we go. And Halen got one. And Demonal Wyatt Viral Norm Tree. That was a lucky one. You're hard stuck on the Shiny Kyogre Sapphire hunt? Well, best of luck. Shiny Kyogre would be a sick catch. One more month, it seems. I got a year membership. You're almost to the Eevee tier. That is fantastic stuff. I love seeing the emotes. Let's get the party started. Let's do it. All right, so our favorites right now are Suicune, Aerodactyl, and Blaziken. If we see any of those, we can pull them from the bench. Otherwise, all legends, all other Pokemon are not allowed unless we specifically land on it with our randomly selected Pokeball, which for this first run will be the right Pokeball. If it's a legend or over 600, I cannot pick it unless it's Suicune. But anything over 600 base stat total is banned. Double check these. Oh, there's a Venomoth. Seadra's not a bad pull, quite frankly. This isn't terrible. Pretty decent stat spread. Sean with another 5 gifted. Ashby, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Make the liar, I'm assuming is how you read that username. Would Spider-Man beat Wolverine? I think he could with tactics. Spider-Man's notoriously extremely intelligent. There's Spidey hanging out over my shoulder. But Wolverine is a beast, and he is nigh unstoppable, but he could be outsmarted, and I think that'd be Spider-Man's little secret way to win. Big sip of coffee. All right. We need to name Seadra. Who was the first one in the chat today? First one in the chat was Cad. There you go. Cad was the first one in the chat, so we'll give Cad this first. Illuminate's actually not a great ability for the Seadra. But we do get an evolution at 40, which could be fantastic. I mean, Rock Throw, Confusion, Dizzy Punch, Shadow Punch. Very decent spread. And we're a split attacker. So that works out pretty well for us. Confusion here is the better option. So it seems. Okay. I'm going to stick with... Oh, Razor Leaf! Never mind. Was that another 5 gifted again? Oh no, that was the same one I was seeing before with Heart Locket and Friedel. I just realized that they got one. Huge W's to Sean. Put some hearts in the chat for Sean. And of course for Baki and for Brad as well, who have already also donated insane stuff. Let's get Sean, Baki, and Brad some Pokemon here. I'm going to start with Sean. Jirachi is crazy. Togepi. Okay. Oh no. Not Love Disc with Sticky Hold. That has Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. So like Ice Punch and Bubble Beam and Swift, those are actually good moves. Wow. That's absolutely insane. Sean, we're gonna give this to you because I did say I owed you one. We might need to get you another one in a bit. Oh, Lab for Life. Well, I don't think I'll name it. I'll name the, if we make it out of the lab, we'll pivot and we'll rename something for you, Sean. So I think we actually get out of here and then we're going to pivot and it's going to be something else. Unfortunately, can't stick around too long. That's okay, Baki. I know that people get busy. There's a lot going on right now, so no worries there. So Togepi just has Volt Tackle. I should have named it Lab for Life. I thought we were getting it out of the lab. You got a Charmander name icon thingy? Sick. Yeah. So you'll actually progress through the Pokedex as you are a member for longer. So you went from, so it's Bulbasaur and then Charmander, right? And then Squirtle is the third tier. And then Pikachu, Eevee, Dratini, and then the final stage is Mew. But that takes quite some time to get to because that's how YouTube makes them work. Sean, we'll get you another one later on, though, because you deserve better than that love disc. Ratigate's not terrible. Let's go ahead and give this to Brad. Thank you, Brad, for donating. Baki, I owe you the next one. Brad here actually is not bad at all. Color change is a little goofy, but could be a benefit. Our stat spread is fantastic. Thunder Wave, Headbutt, Air Cutter, Stab, Headbutt, and Thunder Wave. I could see this being beneficial. Okay, Thrash. Okay, Thrash, I have nothing to heal. That's wild. Headbutt flinch? Nope. That's wild. Stab Thrash from Porygon is rude. I know, Thunder Wave and Headbutt could have been good synergy, and that was a good stat spread. That could have been kind of the best case scenario for Raticate. I want to throw you away like a broken TV. Meekad? Nah, maybe that love disc from earlier. Not as bad as Truant Love Disc. I have actually seen that during this challenge. Doduo's a pretty decent pull here. Mudshot, Psycho Boost, Sharpen, and Taunt. Sharpen's really good. We get an evolution at 31. Baki, this is you. Let's get the Bakiato. And let's take away the burn heal. We're ready for Blaine for later. We got that burn heal. Water Absorb, Sharpen, Mudshot. There's potential. We have to make it past an Artillery though, but we do have a Water Absorb. So there is that. Leaf Blade is not very effective. Okay. Mudshot to slow him down. Okay. That's crazy. I'm gonna go for Psycho Boost. Oh no, it just has Body Slam. Okay, never mind. Dang. I actually wanted to see how far we could take that one. That's how Ironmon goes, though. Attempt after attempt after attempt. JDX, you were lurking? I don't mind people lurking in the stream, honestly. If you're just hanging out to vibe and have a good time, you are welcome to hang out here. Cacturn. This is interesting. We need to get some more people from the chat. We'll be back around for Sean, Brad, and Baki for some more. Christopher, this will be for you. Chris. There we go. Pay to win. I wish. I've had so many attempts. I could have had so many $Pokédollars by now to pay to win. Drought for a grass type is crazy bad, but also Overheat kind of makes it great. Mr. Toxic, Overheat in the sun. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think Overheat again is probably our best move. That, in a silly way, does work. I do think we need to pivot, though. But we actually made it out of the lab. First one out of the lab today. Not too shabby. Halen, we're going to get you, don't you worry. I'm getting a Pokemon named after me for subs, pay to win. Oh, I guess kinda. But I mean, it's just because I love you too, Baki. You're great. Hey, Bless Pikachu, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I think we need to pivot this. Oh, we definitely need to pivot. We gotta find out what this Snorlax has. We might be able to switch to a Snorlax. We're only allowed one Pokemon per run. Like, as in, like, we can only use one for all the battling. Not one per run, I guess that's confusing. We're only allowed one Pokemon at a time. We can switch to a new Pokemon, but that means Cacturn is gone. But I think for a Snorlax, pretty good trade-off. I'm gonna try to get to this last patch of grass, and then I'm gonna search a little bit to see what we can find. What does Snorlax have? If we just do a little scratch. Baton Pass failed. Okay, so it has Baton Pass. That's not great for us. Feather Dance could be useful. Extreme Speed is pretty good. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think we might need to catch that Snorlax with Extreme Speed. That's pretty sick. I don't think a Drought Cacturn is going to fully be able to go all the way, especially with 9 speed. I love you too, no hetero. I love it, Baki. I like Nidorans too, but for this challenge, Snorlax all the way. Can we get a level 6 though? I would love a level 6. If we can get a level 6, or I think there's also a level 7 or 8 encounter in this grass too. That would be really good because the first battle is quite difficult. And I'm a little bit worried about ghost types. So as long as no ghost types, or if it has another move type that is at least not normal or fighting, I think we'll be okay for the first little bit. Snorlax also learns a decent number of moves. Snore Speed. I don't really like you stop. What? I think these are lyrics, Cad. I don't know what that's from. But I'm glad you were vibing. Hear me out, OMT. It's funny. The Drought Cacturn. You want to see that one? I don't know. Fire. I'm not following Cad. Sorry about that, bud. Forsaken, welcome in, by the way. I didn't say welcome. Oh, there's a level 6. Okay. I think we want to get a little bit. Ooh. Immediately goes for Extreme Speed. Stay in the Pokeball, Snorlax, please. Hey, King again. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships this time. Hey, Ian got one. And Killer for Hire. Fantastic stuff. And we can pivot it to a Snorlax. King again, you gave us the good luck to get this Snorlax. This is going to be named after. I'm going to name this again for King again. Because we are running this thing again. Or again? Alright, there you go. King again. Let's see what we're working with this. Snorlax. Torrent has Jump Kick. So it doesn't have good coverage right now, at least. But we get another move at level 13. And we get a decent number of moves after that. We'll take it for now. We'll take it for now. W's for King again in the chat. Let's go. Hey, second Colton. Agency, we can get you another run here. We're only doing one Pokemon at a time. However, our Snorlax is actually pretty promising. We need to get something in place of Baton Pass, but I'm pretty happy with this. Jump Kick, I like actually better than High Jump Kick because it's a little bit more accurate. Now we're going to run into a Ghost type. Well, we found a Gengar in the wild. So that's not boding well. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. Did I say something that could be taken a different way? And your community is so generous. I got another membership, and so did my friend. I love it. Mr. Princess Weenus. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. All right, we got Extreme Speed and Feather Dance. I think we just lead with the Extreme Speed. We just try to get this thing rocking and rolling. Double Kick is super effective. That's not very nice. But I think we easily knock out here and probably are pretty set up to win as long as no Ghost type. No whammies, no whammies. Tropius. Okay, we're fine. Extreme Speed. Sand Attack. Now that's just plain rude. Okay, that's actually really rude. I don't like what's going on here because I have jump kick. Okay, that's just Tropius. Tropius, good sir. Do you only have sand attack? This is actually brutal. There we go. I have... Oh, he has poison. So he can sand attack and then poison stall? That's just plain rude. We're actually getting so lucky now. Oh my gosh. Good job again. Go! Let's go again. Not gonna lie, we'll let chat find out. Oh, you're Colton, aren't you? You're Colton, aren't you? Well, you know what? Thank you anyway, Colton King again. I forgot this was your other account. But hey, we got Fire Spin. That at least hits the Shedinja and Ghost types. So we're rocking and rolling. Thank you, Colton. You're amazing for another 5 gifted. White Flute for status conditions. Flute is not allowed in this challenge, unfortunately. The flutes are banned. As far as I know, all flute items are banned. Let me double check that. But a lot of these really good items are unfortunately not usable. No use of any flute items for status healing. That is in the Kaizo rule set. We are not allowed anything like that. No flutes, no held items that are permanent boosts. Unfortunately, not allowed. Fire Spin, we got Fire Spin. Drought. I think I just Fire Spin because of the drought. Okay. I should have Extreme Speed because now we are asleep. But we can outspeed with that. That's 3 damage from Slash. Hey, Toy Box, welcome in. Pokemon named again? Because we're going again. It's funny how long it took everyone. I totally forgot, honestly. I'm going to Jump Kick. Because I want to save my PP of Extreme Speed. Kadabra. I think with luck we can one-shot this. Not a crazy stat total. No, not quite. Wow. Gotta use 2 there. Yeah, Pupdor's here too. It's rare to see a non-member. It's true. We got members loaded, chat. I didn't even look at our stats. What is our... We have no special attack. We have all attack, defense, special defense. We're slow as sin, but we have extreme speed. We also got dig. I can dig that. So we need Fire Spin for Shedinja specifically. I think we take dig over Feather Dance, honestly. Feather Dance is like fine, but we need more coverage. Ah, Spore. Spore is ridiculous. I like having the coverage for from Jump Kick, and it's 95% accurate, which is much better than the other jumping move, the High Jump Kick. Yeah, Gen 3 Dig, 60 base power. It's pretty rough. I should just Extreme Speed. I get worried to use up all of the uses of that, but I should just be using it more aggressively. If we can get a PP max, we'll be in a much better place with Extreme Speed. Healed, yo. What else are you streaming on? So I'm streaming on YouTube in 2 formats. So if you want to check out the... hello. The channel page, you can actually see both streams. There's a full screen one and a vertical one. The vertical helps with helps people find the channel and be exposed to it. And then the full screen is where a lot of the regulars are hanging and chilling. We get another move at 17. That's not bad. So we get another move in 2 levels. Excuse me. Jump Kick. Nice. Hey, Baki, gotta run. Have a great stream. Oh, 7 to meet in advance. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Baki. I'll get one more named after you today. We'll see if we can get you a runner. Unless the game just keeps cruising. We're very slow, but we're bulky. We have good attack. We have good HP. I think we're rocking and rolling. Slow, but with extreme speed is kind of a good balance. We do need that PP max, though. Why does everyone have drought? I don't know. It's funny to see like weird patterns in the randomizer sometimes. I used to only use the vertical. Yeah, I know. Some people actually prefer the vertical. Ooh, Razor Wind. Never mind. Kangaskhan, no Razor Wind for you. Good try. Zapdos. Hello, good sir. Let's just extreme speed this guy. I mean, we're already doing decent damage there. That tells me that we might be able to one-shot a Zapdos as we get more training. That's pretty impressive. Focus Punch. Oh, no. Focus Punch is just worse than Jump Kick. Yeah, that's just not worth. No, not worth. That's tough. Get another move at 21, so probably not until after Brock. Or maybe during the Brock battle. It's fully randomized, Agent C. The abilities, the stats, everything is completely random, so it's really tough to see like some things too often, but then sometimes you get the same ability on everybody, and it's just the way the randomizer likes to work. Can't stand the vertical toy box? I totally get it. It's not my preferred way to watch either. I prefer the full screen version as well. Could he, the Metatite core? I know that could be a bug. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, actually. I couldn't run away from Gengar? That Gengar must be really fast. Everstone. Okay. And a guard spec. We have 2 healing items. That's not too bad at all. I'm gonna get a little bit of coffee here, clear my voice. Yeah, because we can, if we get PP ups or PP max, as Agency was mentioning, we could get extreme speed up to 8 uses instead of 5, which definitely would be a big benefit. Still not super ideal, but the fact that we have priority, kind of insane. Because all of our stats have been just pushed into all the ones we want, really. We're a physical attacker. Fire Spin is pretty brutally bad, but we need something with coverage for Shedinja. The big thing is if we can actually get like Shadow Ball, it's physical in Gen 3. And that's insanely good for us. All right, we have Lemonade and a Potion. We can sell the Magnet. We can't use that. White Flute, we're not allowed. White Herb, we are allowed because it's consumable. Consumables are allowed. Ooh, Zinc. We don't need an Everstone, but we can use everything else. We can only buy Pokeballs and Repels. We're not allowed to buy anything else. No healing items. I can't. Special defense. That's amazing. We are going to be beefy. And that's pretty darn great. All right, so we can head back now and fight the rival on Route 22. They like rival 1B, as some people sometimes call it. The second rival battle, which is optional. To be clear. Yeah, Focus Punch is good with Substitute, absolutely. If you could protect, no, because that wouldn't work either. If we could maybe just kind of predict when he's gonna attack, maybe Focus Punch could be good because it's really high power, and the AI isn't super strong, super smart. I mean. Attack for extreme speed. Yeah, Shadow Ball is physical Agency in Gen 3. So that would be really busted. I think we just got to go Jump Kick here, unfortunately. It's neutral. Let's go 3 Jump Kicks. That should do it. Sunny Day Blaze Kick on Skarmory is kind of bonkers. right, level 18. And he has a Machoke for his main mon here, but we probably 2-shot with extreme speed, if not 1-shot now. Yep, nice. Stat experience and all that. We will also get an attack boost once we beat Brock. And that will be a nice benefit. 10% boost to our attack stat with the Boulder Badge. Okay, we don't get another move until 21, so probably not until late into Brock's battle. But I'm pretty happy with our coverage right now. I think we can hit everything, at least for neutral damage. Fire Spin is kind of the worst option for ghosts. What else could be good? I mean, just a stronger special move. Ooh, Flareon, hello. Hey, Randy, welcome in. FireRed Kaizo Ironmon hype. I love it. I love the hype. Corsola with Intimidate is hilarious to me, too. It's such a cutie, and then it's like, got the evil demon eyes. Bling, and then your attack comes down. Okay. Let's go to Brock, and we have to fight the Light Years Trainer and then Brock. Right in a row, not allowed to buy items. So I think we could set up with X Defend against Brock, because we have that. We have a guard spec as well. Slugma. You know what? I'm going to dig. Oh, you just glow. Nice. Oh, no! Are you kidding me? That is a way to lose a run. Dang. That was actually the smartest Destiny bond. Unlucky. I hate Destiny bonds so much. Oh, Seven's in the chat. Poor again. Poor again. We were really cruising. But Destiny bond, man. That was such a good mon. We got a Fampy. We got sheer cold on this Fampy. That's crazy. Agency wanted one. Let's give this to Agency. Oh, wait. Agent C, like this. Okay. Why, world? Why? I know. That was so unfair. Unfair Destiny bond at the perfect timing. We have Psybeam, Sheer Cold, Submission, Megahorn. That's bonkers. We are against Latios, which is not great, and I cannot hit a Sheer Cold because it is higher level, and it has Magical Leaf. So, like, not ideal. I could have maybe Rare Candied here, but I don't think it would have mattered against Magical Leaf Latios. Unfortunate. Rare Candy, but no luck, unfortunately. Double KO. Pajuv Sara. Welcome back to the chat. Alright, next defend. Wall Rain. Vaporeon, good options so far. We have to take whatever's in the middle, though. Beedrill? Not great. Compound Eyes is cool, but not great. We do need to name it, though. Who else in the chat was early that needs a nickname still? Halen hasn't had one yet. Lab battles are 100% hit. But Sheer Cold does not affect Pokemon. If I use it at a lower level, Sheer Cold will just say it has no effect. It will not do anything, unfortunately. Let's give this to Halen. I think we get out of the lab with this. Horn Attack, Poison Powder, Barrier, Stomp is not terrible. We are against a Wall Rain, which is a pretty tough opponent. Where can I go again? We try to get everyone at least one turn as much as we can, and then we'll come back around. But if you want to hang out and wait until that happens, I would love to keep you here in the chat. That's unfortunate. You're offing yourself, Pajuv? Where can I get this randomized red ROM? So the ROM itself is just a regular one, as you know, my actual copy. You just apply a patch to it. There's a lot of videos that actually can show you how to apply a Kaizo Ironmon patch to your ROM file. That's what I would recommend. Joshua Court. Okay, Poochyena is not a fantastic pull. But we can give this a shot. Let's name this after Pajuv. We got an HP up. I'm thinking this might... Oh, not soft-boiled. This might be a pivot. We do get an early evolution, which could be fun to find out. Swagger, I guess. Oh, it just has Cry Chop. Never mind. Ashvay, we do owe you one too. Hey, Corey, welcome in. And Masochist Mouse, welcome, welcome. And Goku Black. Yeah, the community's amazing. They love to donate memberships and get everybody involved and get everybody access to all the emotes and the badges and all that stuff. We have to take this one, which is Bayleaf. That's a pretty good pull. Not bad at all. Level 32 Iron Tail, Sky Uppercut, Hyper Fang. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Trying to go by who was joined first. Ashvay, you were very early. Let's give this to Ashvay. Ashvay, there you go. You have a Bayleaf. Brad, thank you for another 5 gifted. Did I get you a one already, Brad? We got to get Brad another one. Because now I don't remember. Next one is for Brad. But Ashvay, you have a pretty good setup here. We have to get to 32 to get that evolution. But I think we could be doing some pretty big numbers here. Yikes, that does a very little. Oh, we get Stab on Hyper Fang now. Okay, never mind. Hydro Cannon. Oh, did it break? Oh no, YouTube broke. Brad and Forsaken, give it a moment. We might see those memberships go through. There have been so many memberships today, YouTube may have broken again. It tends to do that after a certain point. So from here on out, maybe super chats only until that sorts itself out. But we did indeed break YouTube. Okay, this is actually really good, Golduck. Brad, I think I gave one earlier. But, no, Forsaken, you haven't gotten one yet at all. Thank you so much for the membership donation, even if it's broken. I think I can do numbers. Yeah, I can actually make this look like your actual username. Let's make this look right for you. There you go. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Or the super sticker. That's what that is. Thank you so much. Name the next Sir Galiwa. I can name another one. I already named this one for Forsaken for the donation, but I can get one for you. For Pewter. I'm guessing how to say that. I like that your membership gifts is $1. Yeah, I try to literally make it as cheap as YouTube will let me. 99 cents is literally as low as YouTube lets them go. Because I want everybody to have access to it as much as possible. Ooh, Feather Dance is really bad luck because we only have normal moves. Uh-oh, get confused, Beedrill. Please. Please, no! Ah, Golduck would have been fun. Golduck's a good one. We got the Alligator emote in the chat from Fu. Thank you so much. Josh was saying, I got a jailbroken PS Vita that I use when I'm at work in the middle of nowhere and would like to change it up with a randomizer if it can work on such an old device. These like Gen 1 through 3 games should work on basically anything. You may have to set up the actual randomization on a PC. I have a bad feeling here. We got to go into Latios. Tropius. This isn't great. If we can get through here, we got Insomnia though. That's actually pretty good. This one can be Sir Galiwa. Galiwa. There you go. Sir Galiwa. Let's go, Sir Galiwa. We got a Moonstone. That could be really nice if we can encounter a Moonstone evolution in the grass to pivot to. Interesting. Insomnia's pretty good here. So I'm going to go for, I guess, Bone Rush. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, Sludge is super effective. Never mind. I'm Peter it's from Poland. Oh, very nice. Our number one runner was a Polish viewer as well. It was Wojtek, which was a Milotic. And it made it all the way to gym number 8. That's crazy. So we got Snubble, Chinchou, and Pichu. We have to take a Pichu because we have to take the right Pokeball. So we got to give this a name. So many still to go through. You guys are rocking today. I love it. Let's see. Who have we not gotten from this side yet? Riley. Got to get one for Riley. Riley, thank you so much for being amazing. We have a friendship evolution, which does benefit us. Stealing Aerial Ace is not terrible. Growth is really quite good. Wow, except we are just very weak against this, specifically against this Chinchou. Wow, okay. That's brutal. Oh, no. No, Riley, just a baby. All from Johto this time? That's true. More meat for the grinder. Yeah, it's pretty much, I mean, it's 1,237 attempts. There's been a lot of Pokemon for the grinder. Lairon. Okay, we have to take a Lairon this time. There was a Torchic on the bench, but unless we get Blaziken specifically, it doesn't apply. Because it is randomized, so Torchic won't evolve into Blaziken. It'll evolve into random other fire Pokemon. But Lairon should be named after... who should this be named after? We got a lot of people hanging out with us. Randy, this will be you. Here you go, Randy. Okay. We got Oblivious for this guy. I mean, not bad. I mean, Wish and Recover both banned after the lab battle. We do have Thunder Punch, though, with a decent special attack. This could be possible. We'd have to make it pretty far into this game here. Hyper Beam is fine. Interesting. Let's get another move at level 7. So we might get that here. If we get a good move... Oh, we don't. I kind of want to run Randy. Unless we find a really good Pokemon. Because Rock and Steel could be some interesting Pokemon. It won't be a Aggron. It will be something else that, like, of a shared typing. Either... How slow are we? We're not even that slow. Glalie just super fast. What the heck? I don't think we want that Glalie. I think I'd rather have Randy here. Dead rat, that's wild. I cannot get out of these battles against the Glalie. Its speed must be insane. He was holding back. The Pichu was holding back its true power. Let you cook? I believe in Randy. I really want the evolution. You're sleeping on Glalie? If Glalie's all speed, though, that means its other stats can't be that good because it doesn't have an insane base stat total. Yeah, so the stats are randomized. The base stat total is the same, so it stays the 430 that a Lairon would normally have. But the stats within that total are randomized, which is why the special defense is like way high on this one. And the defense is super low. It's because of that randomized stat total. We really just have to beat Brock, and we can train. So unless there's a really good pivot over here somewhere in the forest, I think I might stick with Randy. We have very low HP and not great defense, which isn't super... We got a Leaf Stone. Gorbis isn't terrible. Uh-oh. Hey, that's what a decent special defense will do, though. That helps a lot. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. We gotta run, Randy. I think we have a Moonstone and... oh, no, just the Leaf Stone. Oh, Hearthstone would have been nice if we could use held items, but we cannot. Alas, we cannot. See, Incense. Yeah, I think we just run with Randy here. I'm not seeing anything that I would rather have over a... we're not even that slow. 13 is like fine for level 6. Everything is very fast in the grass. Esme, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Essential time here. Anyone else eating? I'm not having lunch yet. It's only 10:50 a.m. over here. We're not allowed to use Wish or Recover, unfortunately. Ooh, that's exactly what we don't want to see. 4 times damage. Joshua's having dinner. It's dinner time for Joshua over there. That's unfortunate, Randy. Bad luck, Randy. All right, let's get Sean one more try, and then we got to get some others from the vertical for all the donations and the super sticker. Ooh, Jolteon's cool. Jolteon, Eevee. Ah, Seal. We got a Jolteon. We got the cute little Eevee, and we have to take a Seal. Oh no. Well, this is actually pretty cool moves. This will be Esme. We need one for... oh, no, Sean. I'm sorry. Sean, I'll get you another one, Esme. Sean, I owe you this one for the super sticker. I just said that, and I immediately forgot. Esme, we'll get you one. I'm sorry. I took it back. Did you want Seal? I'm so sorry. I faked you out there. Joshua's from South Africa. Oh, okay. Wow, it's actually much later there. I faked you out, Esme. What's your favorite Pokemon, Esme? Yeah, that's just not gonna happen anyway, unfortunately. This should seal the deal. That Jolteon's just too strong, unfortunately. Our special attack was very low. Dragon Claw in Gen 3 is special, because before the physical special split, things were weird in Pokemon. Is this another Lairon? All right, we have another Lairon. With soundproof this time. Ooh. This is unfortunately really bad. I still need to give this a some, but Masochist Mouse, I'm gonna give this to you because it has explosion. It feels very ideal for that nickname. Masochist. I can spell it right. And do we just explosion in the first battle? I don't think so. We can at least try to pivot. Randy 2. Randy sequel. Top 3 Pokemon are Sphere, Azumarill, and Oshawott. Oh, do you like Seal? Are you a fan of Seal? I know some people really don't care for it, but it's kind of in your ballpark then, maybe. Oh. Oh. Oh, bother. If I conversion, can I think conversion only changes me to the typing of the area, which I think can only be normal type. I was gonna see if I could maybe change it up to something else. Nope. Okay. I think conversion 2 is the one that changes your type based on the moves used. I'd have to look at it. We might have a chance here, though. This is crazy. We definitely need to pivot, though. I don't think Masochist is going to make it through. Well. Don't have a healing item. Switching to normal type actually really helped us there. Don't attack Kadabra. Oh, I should have just explosion for fun. Seal is the plain version. Sphere is so much cuter. Seal is very plain. Sphere is very adorable. Noctowl, Murkrow. Oh, if only we could take an Articuno. His typing isn't great, though. We have to take a Murkrow. Okay, Murkrow is not super strong. With Aeroblast, though. And Thick Fat. Okay, this is a weird one. This is going to be a pivot. Joshua, I'm going to give this to you. And then Esme, we're going to try to find you another one, too. I think this can get out of the lab battle. Because of the Aeroblast Twin Needle situation. It's pretty good coverage. We have good special attack too, although Solar Beam's not helpful in this battle. F is for friends who do stuff together. Indeed. Let's see what our damage is here. Oh, it has Volt Tackle. That's just plain rude, Noctowl. I love the Sphere emotes in the chat. I think Esme suggested this Sphere with a cookie, and I think it's adorable. Sphere is one of the best Pokemon designs ever. That's just the fact. Ooh, Caesar's really cool. Oh no, there's a Caesar here. We have to take the left Pokeball. We have to take a Wingull. Oh man. That's just sad. That's unfortunate. We only have a Spike Cannon. We have Iron Defense and Acid Armor. This is crazy. Greenford, hello, what is your mission? I'm Doomscroll, that's why I'm asking. No worries. We are trying to beat the entire game with one Pokemon. Everything is randomized and super difficult, and there's a bunch of rules. But if we ever lose a battle, we have to start from the lab. Like, we have to start totally over. So it's a brutal challenge, but it's really fun if you want to hang out and follow along. Peter, I'm going to give this one to you here. But I don't know if we're going to have much of a runner here. We're going to Goldeen. If I can get you and Esme on the same team, I would love it. Because I think we need to pivot this. Spike Cannon is at least a decent move. And I can Acid Armor turn... Oh, no, it's a special attacker. Cool. Okay. That's not great for us. Nope, never mind. F is for fire to burn down the town. U who is for unending evil. Hey, Greenford, thank you for subscribing. It's true starter because he has Torrent. Very true. Magmar. Ooh, okay, we get a Sceptile this time. That's good. With Kenai. Oh, and with terrible defense. Oh, no. Well, we got to give this a shot. All right, we'll name this Fu. As I'm still looking for one for you, a little cutie. Like some of your favorite Pokemon. I'm keeping an eye out for you. We got Thunder Punch, though. And Vice Grip, Vital Throw, Protect. Not bad. Luckily, we have Thunder Punch because we can't hit with either of the other two moves. Parad. Failed the Doom Desire, and we can just knock out. Cool. Special Defense is awesome. Speed is awesome. Future Sight? No. I'd rather keep the moves I have than Future Sight. A super low defense is really not what we want to see. We might have to pivot. I do love Squirtle. Squirtle is obviously not evolved, which isn't great. Hey, Peter, thank you for subscribing. Arbok. I kind of want to run the Squirtle. Is that crazy? Because I'm just scared we'll just get hit with a single like wing attack and we just immediately die. Like, this is really not a good stat spread. We're very fast. But or poison too. Any poison moves, any flying moves, we just keel over. Not a good situation. We're very fast. I find it quite hard to follow through with a Nuzlocke, especially late game when I get attached. Yeah, that's when it's hard. When you actually have to box stuff that you've been using and really grown very fond of. I feel crazy, but I kind of want to try the Squirtle. Get the big man Blastoise. I want it. You subbed, but I didn't show. If your subscriptions are not public, it doesn't come up on the little tool thing that I use for catching the new members, new subscribers. Is it not bad if you one hit the Pokemon before they can even hit you? Our attacks aren't that high though. They're kind of mediocre. Maybe I can like protect here and just see what Squirtle can do. Extreme Speed Squirtle already is kind of fun. Because unfortunately our best move is Thunder Punch and we just don't have very good special attack. Perish Song? Okay, that's wild. I am not really allowed to use that since I will just faint myself. I'm trying to see if the Squirtle has good moves worth using. Extreme Speed is a pretty good pull. It will not turn into Blastoise, unfortunately, because it will be a randomized evolution. I want to see what else you have, Squirtle. And I'm actually worried that this Extreme Speed could actually do decent damage to us. Karate Chop. I'm tempted. Ash Sceptile caught Speed Form Deoxys and beat Darkrai. I mean, that's really impressive. I really want to see what else this Squirtle has. Focus Energy. Okay. Focus Energy Karate Chop's actually pretty decent. What's in the forest? Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Let's go keep looking. So the Squirtle's not a bad option. It will end up quite strong in the end. But right now it's not super strong. Sunflora's not super great. So we'll keep looking. X Special's really good. Sand Slash. Fun, but not the best post Gen 1. It's really good Gen 1. And then it kind of falls off. Jinx. Man, I'm just scared of the Sceptile with a negative defense nature and like what, base 30 defense probably. We're just gonna get one shot. Shuppet doesn't get an evolution. Oh no, it does. What's Banette in Gen 3? What's its stat total? Has it changed at all over the years? Obviously no Mega. Uh, 455. Banette would be kind of fun, but it's a really late evolution. It might evolve into a Pokemon that can evolve. That is true. Squirtle could evolve into something that doesn't evolve. Banette, we will get a ghost type that's around 450. Hey, Baki, thank you for the $5 super chat. Where did that come from? Was that recent? Did the tool just randomly finally pick up Baki's super chat? That's crazy. Do we take the gamble on... No, because we can't run a 290 base stat total Shuppet until level 37. We just can't do that. We might have to stick with Fu here. Or Pho? No, Kingdra is the best. Oh yeah, this is the move. With Sharpen? No, this is insane. This is actually insane. We need to just catch this thing as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Hey, Skypey. Welcome in. Let's give this the name Skypey. That sounds great. All right. Because it's blue like the sky. What are we working with? Oh! Okay. This thing is wacky. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to take the item. Okay. We're decent HP, incredible defenses, incredible speed, no attack stats. That's terrible. Attack, but defensively, this is going to be an absolute behemoth. We have the best defensive typing in Gen 3. We do have Sharpen. I'm going to run it. We don't really have many options left. We got to run it. Celebi, okay. Can we get... Excuse me, good sir. Not run, switch. I'm not allowed to use foot in battle anymore. We have to use Skypey specifically. Can I para you? There we go. Don't whirlwind, please, while I set up. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Celebi is physically quite strong here. Whoa, a crit. I have to max potion. That feels bad. Okay, now it's confused. I'm going to sharpen again. It's parafusion. It's confused and parried. Whirlpool is like kind of great for us. Okay. So I have 2 stacks. I could swift now. Yeah, that's bad. Oh no, the Celebi turn 1. I mean, it's like first battle, like first Pokemon. That's crazy. That's crazy. Such bad luck. We were trying to find something and then it just is like, no, you don't continue. Ooh, Aggron, hello. Porygon is actually really solid because we get a really strong evolution. What is this? Same stat spread. High defenses, decent speed, low attacks. Body slam, stab body slam is so good though. Gotta get one for this. I'll just give it to Esme. We've been looking for a cutie forever. Maybe this will evolve into a cutie, Esme. Let's see if we can get one. This is really bad typing wise for us here. Body slam, dragon claw. Neither are gonna be very good. I can try to get the para. Oh, it has stab meteor mash. Wow, that's not fair. Where are our attack stats? Name him LeBron. All right, next one's LeBron. I like Porygon a lot. Well, I wish we were able to actually have a chance against that Aggron. All right. He's got a ball for a tail. Does that make him LeBron? LeBron. There we go. Effect Spore is kind of decent. We do get an early evolution. Maybe we could get something really busted on evolution. Because we have Balance and Aerial Ace, which is hilarious. Let's see. Bounce is a little bit better. Frustration's pretty decent for a first move. Oh, no! I could take maybe one more hit and then heal. This thing has decent stats. Or decent moves. Jump kick, flame wheel, frustration. That's not great for us. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. No! We actually got so close. We got down to 1 HP. OMG, Meryl should have waited for one round. I guess so. But I don't think Meryl was going to have a very easy time there. Crocodile, War Turtle. Hello. Middle stages. Meganium. All right, well, we have to take the Meganium, but that works pretty great for us. Oh, no. It has huge power. It's banned. I'm just going to reset. We're not allowed to use any physical moves, and that thing's stats aren't good. Next is Snom. Name it Snom. Huge power is not allowed on Pokemon if they're over 400 base stat total, just because it's too busted for this challenge. It's one of the... Oh, no. Oh, no. So wait, we can't take Dragonite, so we're allowed to choose a different one from the bench. We can't take Mewtwo because it's a legend. It's banned. We can't take that. So we have to take Kingler. If we take Kingler, Rival gets Dragonite. I don't love that. However, this is an okay start. Who wants to be a Kingler here? Well, we had Snom in the, requested specifically. Snom. That's an insane bench. Mewtwo and Dragonite, neither of which we can take. I do think that, like, this could be okay. Because, like, we have no weather effects. We got Endeavor and Headbutt. We could, I think, make something happen here. We have a really good stat spread. But we need, like, an Ice move to counter this Dragonite a little bit better. Alright, Fake Out. I flinch. Attract. That's annoying, but, like, not the worst thing in the world. I can Endeavor here. Nope, never mind. Dragonite just knocks us out. But, like, we could have gotten a literal Snom. No, I don't think Snom's available in this. It's only up through Gen 3. So, not available. Ooh. Our right Pokeball is a Gengar. We got a Gengar. Oh, with a really good stat spread. And Hypnosis and Stun Spore. Drizzle is kind of weird, but okay. This is going to be Cosmic. Cosmic loves Ghost types. Even though they're not here today, I got to give a shout out to Cosmic. So we have no attack whatsoever, but that's fine. Because we have Ice Punch as our main move here to start out. We have some status moves, which could be quite nice. I think we just go for the Ice Punch just to try to one-shot here. Oh, it doesn't quite. And it has Static. Okay. No! How did you... Was Psychic? You one-shot us with Psychic? I should have Hypnosis. How? Yeah, it's super effective, but like a Trapinch against... We had 17... Our HP was kind of low, but we had 17 special defense. Oh, man. Oh, that's a heartbreaking one right there. I was excited for that. Rip. We still haven't seen any of our favorites like in the last 2 weeks. We got Mankey. Mankey's not bad. Mankey, once again, defensive, no offenses. Super weird. We got Psychic and Poison Fang, though. That's kind of really good. Hi, Ian. I'll name this one after you. There we go. This is a Volbeat. I think we'll actually be in pretty good situation here. We can Reflect, Encore. If we Reflect turn 1, I think we can stall this thing out. We're not going to have any Lock On. Okay, that's great, because we're going to just Reflect. And then I'm going to Poison Fang. Lock On again. Okay, that's weird. Hey, there we go. Badly poisoned. Let's try Psychic, I guess. Our special attack is a little bit higher. He's only using Lock On. Why is that? Does he just have like a ghost move that he can't hit us with? That'd be weird. Badly Poison takes forever to stack up in Gen 3. Compared to Gen 1. Yeah, it doesn't even KO from there. Ooh, okay, Reversal. But that's pretty good. So I think we do need to pivot. Hidden Power. I guess over Encore. Okay. I mean, we get an evolution at 28, but I just don't think it's worth running this one. Permadeath doesn't have the best stat total, so I don't know what we would get on evolution. Ghost is super weak to Psychic. Yeah, specifically Gengar because it's Poison type. And in Gen 1, the Ghost types can't even hit the Psychic types with their Ghost moves. What's your favorite that you would like to get? So right now we have Blaziken and Aerodactyl also on our favorites list, but obviously my favorite on the list right now is Suicune. If we can get Suicune, we'll be in a really good spot. Water's a pretty good typing defensively. Plus, it's a stat total that is under 600, so it's allowed. It's the only legend we're allowed to take, because we can only pick one at a time. But I think it could really rock and roll. I think we've seen more Entei and Raikou than we have Suicune in the last while, though, which is weird. All right. So there's a Wingull in Route 1. Let's go to the forest. Let's see what we're working with in the forest. Let's see if I can get something good. Please be something amazing. Be a starter or something. Let's see. That's really good. Do we just take the Wall Rain? I think we might just take the Wall Rain, right? I think I called that any legendaries. Colton, you can absolutely be Suicune if we get it. We could keep looking, but Wall Rain's... Okay. Smoke Screen can be kind of useful. As long as you have something else. Stay in the ball, please. Stay in the ball. Oh, bother. We're not dead. Stay in the ball. What is this? The catch rates are supposed to be better, but man, this is tough. Nope, we couldn't catch the Wall Rain. Oh, man. That's rough. The catch rates are way, like, easier than normal games, but we still couldn't catch that Wall Rain. That's rough. Hyper Beam and Smokescreen was not super promising, though, quite frankly. A second Love Disc? We haven't seen any of our favorites. We get a second Love Disc? I mean... It's not terrible with Speed Boost. We'll take it. We'll name this Moxie because it has some Moxie showing up and we love Moxie. Let's try to get this out of the lab and then we can pivot. It's too overpowered for you. Such an overpowered fish. Flatter, I guess. Oh, that's Dragon Claw. Flatter's a bad idea. That's actually special here. And then Blaze Kick. That's all I can do. Heard some confusion. Blaze Kick. Speed Boost. Blaze Kick. We made it. We did it. We made it out the lab. Okay, we need to pivot this thing, though. That's crazy. I don't know why it popped up. I hope it gets more attention for the stream. Oh, because, yeah, you can say hi now, right? In the stream. They keep adding different things to the vertical streams that I don't quite understand. Hey, Shadow Top Hat. Someone fill me in exactly what Kaizo Ironmon is. Oh, so there's a full list of rules in the description. But just to summarize, like, what's going on. We're trying to beat the entire game with one Pokemon. And everything's leveled up and randomized. We have an extra hard version of FireRed here. And if we lose a single battle, we have to start the entire game over. And there's a bunch of little extra rules. Like right now, we're able to swap our one Pokemon. So our little Love Disc here could become something else. Like the Zangoose if we wanted to. But then we are not allowed to use a Love Disc anymore. So our one Pokemon then becomes the Zangoose in that situation. We have to beat the rest of the game with just the Zangoose. We're allowed to do those switches, but we can only use one Pokemon at a time. Nothing really good on Route 1, so I'm thinking we go to the forest. We need to switch this Love Disc for something. I'm not running a Love Disc all the way to the end of the game. That's crazy. The leap is actually an improvement. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Shadow. Another Zangoose. Okay, Zangoose apparently is just everywhere. Let me out, please. This is crazy. Come on. There we go. I gotta go heal. Apparently, the universe wants me to take a Zangoose. I just love just kicking and kicks with no legs. Maybe it's like it's a spicy pepper and it's got a really blazed kick, you know? Maybe it's not legs. It means something else. Maybe. What about HM stuff? Like, any mon learn anything? Yeah. So any mon can learn any HM, but HMs are not allowed in battle. So I'm allowed to get an HM pal. Ooh. Porygon could be a good switch because we could get Porygon 2. All the trait evolutions and stuff are just like automatic now. I'm thinking we go for Porygon. Its learn set's really good as far as like available TMs and stuff. All the TMs are randomized, so we don't know what we're gonna get, and we can only use the ones from gym leaders. But if a Pokemon like Porygon learns a lot of them, gives us a better chance to get something good. I would like a high level Porygon, please. I don't know if it's possible. Machop. Hi, Machop. I mean, we have a really amazing stat spread, but a 330 base stat total, it just ain't happening. If this was any Pokemon besides a Love Disc, I think I would be willing to run it. Because with that stat spread, where we have no attack and we're a special attacker, please let me go. Vileplume isn't bad, but its stat total is actually only 480. That's actually kind of dope, and I kind of want to try a run now. There's a bunch of guides on how to set it up, and I can help if you wanted to join the Discord to give you some pointers on where to find everything. Nose Pass, you just ain't it, bud. None of their Gen 3 Pokemon, they just ain't it. Where's the Porygon? Bring my Porygon back. I want the Porygon. I don't want these guys. Kabuto evolves way too late. And like Kabutops is like fine, but I don't really have a lot of faith in the rock type to give us a good usable Pokemon. Because if we get like a Geodude, we'd be hurting. We'd be real bad. Porygon though could be like become like a Snorlax or something. Blissey, like those could be some decent options. And if Vileplume just had better stat total, I would be willing to try it. It has Fire Blast, which is kind of cool. We're not catching any Pokemon. Eric, I'm looking for specifically a Porygon, because a Porygon appeared over here, and I really think that's our best option. We're evading taxes. He is Porygon. He just never came back. Aeroblast and Fire Blast? This guy'd be blasted. How did we see a Porygon and then just never came back? What has such a rare encounter rate in Viridian Forest that could be so hard to find? Because it's replacing the regular Pokemon here. I don't think it changes the... There we go. We'll take it. It's only level 5, but we'll take it. Give me Porygon, please. Sweet Kiss is actually pretty great for us. I like that. As long as we have just like a couple decent moves, like 1 or 2 moves we can at least use, we're better than this Love Disc. Porygon is being named after a Shadow. Top Hat. We'll just name this Shadow. There we go. Oh, Shadow. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're a physical attacker. Good defenses. I think this is fine. Sticky Hold is not great. We have Stab Egg Bomb, though. And Destiny Bond. That's wild. But I think this works. Sweet Kiss and Egg Bomb should be able to get us through this battle. Trico, hello. Good sir. Let's Sweet Kiss you. Sweet Kiss. Just a little smooch. And Egg Bomb, please don't miss. Boom. Hit yourself, Trico. Yes, good. 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 Bullet Seed. Oh, it has Stab Bullet Seed. That's not terribly nice, but there we go. Gen 3 Bullet Seed, though, is kind of weak. Okay. We at least got past the first Pokemon. That means we get a few levels here. Get another move at level 9. Kabutops. Okay, that's not great for us, but we can Sweet Kiss. Oh. And then, I mean, we don't have a terrible situation here. We can Potion. I'm not allowed to use held items. Like, stuff like the Poison Barb. Ooh, okay, that's not nice for us. Egg Bomb is probably just still better, even though it's not very effective. And it misses. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself. No, 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 no. Sir? Oh, that does nothing. Oh, no! All that time to find it. We get countered by a Kabutops. It's the Dome Father. Lord Dome said no. Lord Dome said, get out of here. It was poorly found indeed. Brad, thank you for the $5 donation. This will be named after you in honor of the donation. Electabuzz would be fun. We got him a Chop, though. And this is actually going to be... This is going to be Chad Brad. There you go, Chad Brad. Thank you, Brad, for all the donations. Own Tempo. We got a Potion as well. Earthquake, Aerial Ace, Double Edge. Okay, wait a minute. We have to go a ways to get an evolution. But Earthquake is super sick. How's our damage with 6 attack on Earthquake? That's pretty rough, bud. That's pretty rough. I mean, we have potential because we have a Potion. I think we do win this. If we use the Potion. Directly second run. I had to take a phone call for a bit. I think you did, but we can give you another one here in a bit. Chad Brad got out of the lab. Do we try to just get Chad Brad all the way through the game? I think we maybe do. He has such good moves. Comet Punch is better than Fury Swipes. Not by much. But it is technically better. Get another move at 13. Okay. Cyclist Kaizo, get out of here. Halen, you can of course get a second run. I would love to make it happen here. I think we just believe in Chad Brad and just run this thing. We have good defenses, good speed. Our attack stats are abysmal. But you know, Brad is an absolute Chad. We're going to make this happen. Could be worse. Could be Fury Swipes. True. Hey, King Salmon, welcome in. If you counter a legendary, can you catch it and use it in your party? I could use it as an HM Pal, yeah. I wouldn't be able to use it in battle, but I could try to catch it for an HM Pal. I have not seen one in the wild. I think the legends are mostly still locked behind other legends. So I think it's going to be pretty hard to find. Maybe the roaming legends could appear in the wild, but I think it's a pretty slim chance that it happens. So I think it probably is set that legends can only replace the actual like standing legends, like the birds, Mewtwo, that kind of stuff. The static encounters, that's what they're called, I guess. What can it potentially evolve into? That would be worth it. So it's going to be fighting type, and it's going to be within 10% of the evolution. So it could evolve into something that's fighting type and roughly the same stat total as Machoke. I mean, a Machoke would be pretty cool, but there's a few things I guess out there. Like if we can get like a Hariyama, or no, Makuhita, no, Hariyama, right? Whatever is the evolved one there. We could get something also with a busted ability, like huge power, and it would be legal. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, it's not a great fighting type, but we do have really good moves, which just alone is worth kind of a lot. Oof, Fire Blast is rough, buddy. Oh, I actually have an X attack. Be more useful for the gym battle, but because I don't think if I use it, we actually make it out of here. Man, maybe it makes some really bad calls here. Do something dumb, AI. Okay. Now stop hitting the Bolt Seed. Combo Punch is better because we actually get more chances to deal damage, except when we miss. See, if we high roll the Combo Punch, it's actually doing slightly more. That's crazy. We are out of everything. Rough, and it hit like every Fire Blast. That's unlucky. Hariyama, yeah. Okay. Chad Brad Faith. I wanted to believe in Chad Brad. I wanted Chad Brad to do it. Dragon Fang, can't use it. Okay, so we have to take a Glalie unless, Sceptile, that'd be cooler. Not as cool as Glalie though, with Intimidate. Okay. Our moves are awful. I think this is another pivot. That's unfortunate. Unlucky stuff. Let's see what we need a good name for this one too. King Salmon and Halen and Sean all need some. Halen, I'll give this to you. This might be a pivot though. We will see what we can get. Max Revive doesn't really help us either. We have some decent move options with like Air Cutter and Hyper Voice, but our attack stat's bad. Let's see. Oh dear, that just KOs us. Rip Chad Brad. That was a solid name. Who's Brock? We haven't seen Brock in 5,000 years. It's been so long. I just wish we could see Brock again. If you can get to Brock and beat Brock, you actually have a pretty significant run on your hands. Flygon? Oh, no. It has the worst special defense ever, and it's stinky. Oh, no. Well, we'll still name it Sean. Hopefully Sean doesn't mind being a stinky Flygon. This might not be a good one either. Oh, yeah, I gotta use Lab for Life. That's true. We'll name the next one Lab for Life because I don't think this one's gonna go very far. Our attack stat's decent, but everything is resisted. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Water Pulse? Try Special? Literally nothing. Why do we do 0 damage to this guy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the resisted damage is it's so bad. Oh my gosh, and our special defense is awful. Oh, that's unfortunate. What a waste of a Flygon. Hey Neek, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'll double up into a Lab for Life here on this one. Let's give this a shot. Maybe this will give us better luck. X speed is kind of useful. Golem, we have to take Cacturn. Okay. Not a bad stat spread. Ooh, we got Sharpen. All right. This is Lab for Life. Lab for Life. Just like that. Okay. Sean is stinky anyway. Esme, no! Don't do him that way. Sean just taking L's left and right over here. Wasn't Sean Cacturn before? I think it's literally happened twice this stream. That's crazy. Yeah, we're not in a great situation. We need a physical move, but our attack is pretty good. Okay, he has low kick. He has low kick. How about you just miss that low kick, please? Okay. I should have just gone for the attack. He missed! He missed again! Okay. We got luck. Sean did give us luck with the Lab for Life. Sharpen's really solid here. If we can get a physical move, because we have Sharpen. And we have a good attack. We have good defense. Our HP's kind of low. I've only made it out of the lab 2 times ever. Same for real. Yeah, it takes a long time to get out of the lab. It's a brutal struggle to just get a run started. Hey, Zussy. Let's get out of here. Run! Unfortunately, Grass and Dark are both special types. So, in Gen 3, we will not be able to get a stab physical move. But maybe we can just get a Dark type move. Why do we have Feint Attack? We can just hold on to Feint Attack just to have the coverage. But Kinesis and Shockwave need to become something else. What would be good physical moves? Obviously, Return's always good. Lumberry's fantastic. Body Slam is one of my favorite moves. Earthquake's super solid. We've had Air Cutter earlier. That's another pretty good move. We don't have to pay rent in the lab. That's true. Get to live in the lab rent free. Zubat finally made it out of the caves. It's Alexander. It's true. Finally, it can see the daylight, and it probably hates it too. All great start from the lab. Ask Mewtwo. He was in a lab and never went back. That is very true. All right, let's do this. Lab for Life. Let's go. Lantern. Okay. Kinesis. Turn 1 here. Just to mess him up a little bit. That's wild. Perish Song first turn. We don't even have a Pokemon to pivot to avoid the Perish Song. GG's. And Blast Burn. Blast Burn and Perish Song. GG's. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Poor Sean. Sean just getting the bad luck left and right here. I don't think he sees daylight. The Zubat, I don't think he's got eyes. Give me Aerodactyl or Suicune or something good. No, but Arbok's like fine. Arbok's less good than I thought it was. Intimidate though. Let's give this one to Neek. There you go, Neek. We might need to get something else here as well, though. We might need to pivot this. 438's not a great base stat total. I wish Arbok was better. I think it deserves better. Got Iron Tail. Since it always hits in the lab battle, that could be worse. Interesting. We kind of have a really good trifecta of moves for color change. Blaze Kick, Bubble Beam, Iron Tail. We kind of just shuffle our moves around and it just always works. And the Weather Ball. Mimic and Mind Reader. Yeah, he's not very good. Okay. That works pretty well for us, at least. Metal Claw? Do I take it over Iron Tail? I might take it over Iron Tail because the attack boost is better than a defense boost. I'll take it. I don't think we're going to be running the snake anyway here. Basically with no legs once again. The next after Barrel, can you name Sneak so you can sneak into Elite Four? I definitely need to sneak into the Elite Four. Politoed's not a bad option. With Muddy Water? Oh, but it does 0 damage. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so that's actually not that good. His special attack must be garbage this time. He's very quick, but he must have garbage special attack. Which is a shame, because Stab Muddy Water is quite good. Don't love that. Follow me. Okay, I'm following you. Let me out of here. Let me out of here, Politoed. I would like to leave. I don't want to follow you. You're very good at dancing, Politoed. Bye. Sneaky snake. Sneak. Neek's definitely a Dutch or Belgium guy. Very possible. I have no idea. I don't know if Neek wants to talk about where they're from in the vertical chat. We have a lot of international viewers that pop through the vertical, which is really fun to see. Like a lot of different backgrounds coming up in the vertical chat, which is awesome. Oh my gosh. Let me go, Politoed. Let me be free. Unfortunately, with Gen 3, they do force battles more often in the forest, in the grass if you go longer, like more steps without an encounter. I know where he's from. Can you guess? No? I do not know. Never melt ice. Let's go check over here. Since we're over here. What's up? What's up over here? Anything good? Pidgeot's fun because it's got 469. Okay. That's not very nice. Please let me go. The lab. He is from the lab. Netherlands, says Neek. Okay, I don't really want to mess with a Pidgeot over there. Ooh, Bayleaf could be fun. Because that's a decent evolution. That's not a bad option. The Intimidate's kind of nice, except for the fact that it doesn't matter in longer battles. Primape's fine. I'd rather the Bayleaf over the Primate, quite frankly. Oh! I'm snoozing. And yawn. Hypnosis and yawn. He really just wants to sleep. Alright, what else we got? Anything good? Psyduck? I mean, this isn't like the worst Pokemon to run, but I'm not super impressed by it. Just with the stats alone, I think we just need something different, but I don't know what we could get. Psyduck's not honestly that terrible. Golduck has a pretty good stat total. It is a kind of later evolution that I would like, but... Astonish, okay. Extrasensory, so good. Hold up, that's so good. Okay, we're taking the duck. This might seem crazy. Golduck has 500 base stat total though, so we could get something as high as 550. Absorb is banned, but extrasensory is enough to make me want to take this duck. So this could get us like a Blastoise or one of the starters, and that would be sick. Psyduck is gonna be named Psyluck. Ooh, Psyluck is funny. Ducky. The next two moves on Primate was Spore and Sleep Powder, I think. That would be funny, just all sleep moves. What's a good name for duck here? I really like Psyluck so far. They just get resituated here in the chair. This chair needs to be replaced at some point. It is not as comfy as it used to be, but I've had it for many years now. Okay. Psygoat is crazy. Quackers. Do it. I'm thinking Psyluck is my favorite so far. Psyluck. All right. Donald is funny. Let's see. Psyluck. What do we got? Special defense is just bad, but Hyper Voice Extrasensory, very good. Swarm doesn't really help us here, but you know what? We're going to get an evolution. We just have to hope that the Ironmon gods, Arceus himself, can get us a really good evolution. because Extrasensory and Hyper Voice are some of the best moves you can get in the game. Extrasensory specifically because it has 30 PP with the chance to flinch, Psychic type move. It's so good. And then we also have Hyper Voice for like this when we need more coverage. Attack fell, defense fell. Don't really have much of an option here. We just got to keep going. Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice. He's using Dig. He's digging. I don't dig that. Oh, I didn't use my special defense boost. Just gotta go with that. Hyper Voice. Okay, that gets us past the Poochyena. I have a potion still. What is it? Sceptile. Okay, oh boy. Extrasensory flinch. Toxic. Now that is darn toxic. You don't have a status heal. That's rude, Sceptile. And Leech Life? Okay, that's just plain rude. Oh, that works a lot better. Although I need to heal. Oh dear. I think we're in trouble. Hydro Cannon. That was powerful. Well, dang. The poison, the toxic is what did it. Oh no, we didn't have Psyluck. We had bad luck. It is over indeed. I suffer from the buffer, unfortunately. Oh, there's another Psyduck. It mocks us. However, we get an Exploud this time. Ooh. That's an abysmal defense stat. Oh no. We can try. We're gonna try this. Brett, this is for you. Nope. If I can spell right. Brett, there we go. The defense stat is pretty bad. That's pretty rough. However, Lovely Kiss and Crab Hammer, pretty good. Vital Throw is going to be kind of useless here for us. Oh, except it's neutral. But I don't think even a neutral Vital Throw makes sense here. We'll try Vital Throw. Maybe its defense is really bad. Rock Throw. Oh my gosh. That's crazy damage from just a Cacnea using Rock Throw. That's a crime. Stats are rough. That backsprite is ridiculous. It is a crazy backsprite. Oh my gosh. Cacnea with Rock Throw was too much for us. And now Safe Guard protect you from Toxic. Oh, that would have been nice, huh? The Toxic is just really mean. Shroomish. Okay. With Sacred Fire, Future Sight, Air Cutter, Magical Leaf. Kind of wild. We'll take the Shroomish, though. Hey, Ben. Welcome in. We'll name this Ben for you. Diabolic Native. Welcome. It was over before it began. Indeed it was. Immune to Para is good. It is very good to be immune to Para. I do like that. We get Stab, Magical Leaf, but I think the Sacred Fire makes more sense. Oh, wow. No, it just KOs us immediately. That's rough. That's rough. I just want one of my favorites, please. One of my favorites, please and thank you. There's like a 1% chance every time that we get one of our favorites. But we just don't seem to get it, do we? Kabutops is fun. Oh, this Kabutops is not fun. This Kabutops has a very bad special defense. I think this is a pivot. But we'll still name this for somebody. Diabolic. Diabolic. Is that right? Yes. There we go. It's been 4,000 years since I've seen an evolution. We don't get them very often. We try to go for the fully evolved if we can, quite frankly, from the bench. Teeter Dance and Signal Beam are good options. Hey, Brett, thank you for subscribing. Truant. That's actually really good for us. Hold up. This works out fantastically. It just one-shots with us with Dragon Breath because our special defense is so bad. Ugh. Ironmon is a tough challenge. It is a brutal struggle. Pal, that is kind of nice. Jigglypuff, Togetic, we get. I'm not allowed to take it. It's over 600 base stat total. Oh no. That's devastating. That is terrible. That is so sad. Welp. That's unfortunate. I wish we could. It won't have Truant either. And we take Togetic, he's going to get the slacking, so we don't want that. So we got to take a Jigglypuff. If we have an early Moonstone, this could be worthwhile. We have terrible stuff. However, we get Growth and Razor Leaf. That's kind of sick. Let's get Esme another one to try to make up for her run earlier. Plus, this is a little cute round one. Maybe Esme likes this too. Jigglypuff, let's go. We need a Moonstone. All right. Feather Dance. Oh, it has Hyper Cutter. Defense Curl. It misses. Defense Curl. And oh my gosh. How much damage do we do without setup? Never mind. Bye. That's unfortunate. This works out fantastically. Gets wrecked. That's basically every run. I try to keep positive though. We're trying to keep that positive energy up. But we've had pretty rough luck today. Speaking of rough skin. Thunderbolt's good though. Dang, that's such a mixed feeling there. Montagem, welcome in. I'll name this one after you. Montagem. Like with an A, right? Yep. Montagem. Against a Beautifly. At least with Beautifly, we do have an advantage, and we have super effective damage with Thunderbolts. Ooh, I just don't think our speed is going to be worth running. Our other stats are actually quite good. We're very slow, though. If we had, like, agility or something. Oh, Torment, of course. We'll just Revenge, then. And then Thunderbolt. It's Parad. Love that. I'll just Jump Kick. There we go. Montagem is out of the lab. We've got it. We've got a runner. Kind of love having Thunderbolt. I just wish we weren't so slow. 6 speed at level 8. That's unfortunate. We going for Swampert. Swampert with Drought. Not very helpful for us, quite frankly. Maybe we can get a different Swampert that doesn't have Drought. That'd be really good. Oh, there's Dustox over here. It could be Dustox versus Beautifly. That would be a funny one. Rip Esme, gone too soon but not forgotten. Absolutely. I don't know about that, because it's going to allow Solar Beam to be 1 turn. And it reduces water damage. I think that might not make Swampert worth it. Quite frankly. I think we don't take the Swampert. Normally I would love that, but... Oh, okay. I would like to get away from this Dustox, please. Please, Sir Dustox. All right, let me get away from this one first try. Okay. Oh, last step. Another Swampert. Oh. Okay. Hold up. This one doesn't have drought. We're catching it. So close. Frustration is like fine enough. Poison Sting, Brick Break. Not my favorite moves, but Brick Break is totally good. We're going to just stick with that. Swampert is going to be named for somebody. Hey, John, welcome in. What Pokemon game is this? This is Pokemon FireRed, but it's randomized and leveled up. And we have a bunch of super difficult rules. I'm going to name this Ballin. For Colton. Colton. Our mod. Since he hasn't had one today on this channel. Hyper Cutter is great. Carbos is great. No defense. This is a weird stat spread. I feel like we can make this work. We're just gonna run it. We don't have any physical weaknesses, I don't believe. They're all special. Because of that, I'm willing to keep this one running. Brick Break's not bad. Swampert's a pretty good pull as well. We're pretty quick. I think that's worth. We are allowed to pivot once per route. So if we found something incredible over here, we could pivot again. But I think Swampert's probably going to be the best we're going to get for this. Ooh, Womb Milk. Ralts. Hi, Ralts. If your stat total wasn't literally 198, I would love to try to get a Psychic type. But not today. Florida Pert. Oh, he has Drought. I like that we have Hyper Cutter instead of Drought. That's actually so much better for us. Especially for a physical attacker. Ooh, Brick Break is great here. Let's go. Ouch. That's insane. I hate going up against Dragon Rage in the early battles. I'm sorry, Colton. I got you a Swampert. And then we immediately lost the run. It's not fair at all, is it? Oh, we have a Steelix right here. All right, we'll take a Bagon, I guess. Not bad moves, honestly. John, I'll give this to you. Or Ham. I like that. This Bagon is named Ham. Decent moves, though. We have good defense. We're slow, but good defense. Do we want to stay Dragon type? It might be worth. I'm kind of curious what we could get here. Oh, now normal type. Hey, there we go. I'll try Psywave. Psywave is kind of bad, but sometimes it can do decent damage. Ooh, okay. I don't know here. Okay, we're grass type now. Interesting. I do think that means that we just lose now. Oh wait, come on, Psywave. Hey, there we go. Ham got through the battle. Good job, Ham. I kind of want to see a Dragon evolution. I might just run Ham here. Especially we got level 9 right there. Uproar instead of Whirlwind? Sure. That way we have a physical move. I'm not gonna lie, I get back, I see a good Pokemon with my name and it instant dies in one hit. The world is cruel. It really is. Hey, Juice, welcome in. Yeah, bro, how many days does White Forest will shrink into Pokemon White? I don't know much about Pokemon White, unfortunately. I am a bit of a Gen 1er. I don't know too much about stuff past like Gen 4. I am still catching up on a lot of the newer gens, the last half of the gens. I really want this Bagon to have a chance. Dragon slain. Indeed, we were dragon slain with that Swampert. Any good runs today? We have not had much. We haven't even beaten Brock today. Nothing so far. Rapidash isn't bad. The color change is kind of nice. I think it will be helpful more than not. We just have to beat Brock, and then we could get to level 30 fairly easily. We could even do that before we even get to Rival 2 if we wanted to. Oh, last step. We got so close. Come on, Ham. Ham. There we go. Ham has got this. He's hamming it up over here. Hey, bud. Welcome in. All right. Pokeball. It's not great for Ham. I think we have enough coverage to make this work fairly well. We're very slow. We don't have good HP, which is alarming. So we'll take some serious luck to get through. White Flute, can't use it. Hey, Feebass. How you doing, buddy? Sad little fish. Oddish. A lot of, like, first stages for this one. I'm happy with the bag on if we're going to go first stage. I'm curious what we'll evolve into. It will not be a Shelgon, but it could be like a Dragonair. It could be like... what else is pure Dragon? Up through Gen 3. I guess it could also be a Vibrava, which could be interesting. Water Pulse? Oh, Water Absorb, okay. We can Stab Uproar now. Well, let's try Spark. See if we can get a para. Oh, okay. That's decent. Spark. We need something in place of Psywave. There's the para. Nice. Spark. Get another move at level 17? Ooh, that's a while. Oh, we have Spark. Now we're poison type. We cannot be poisoned. And we knock out. Okay. Go Ham. That's crazy. Okay. I'm really underestimating Ham, I guess. We do have 300 base stat total. It's not terrible, terrible. But I keep, like, not really expecting a lot out of these battles. But here we are. Protein. Give Ham his protein. Very important. All right, let's go. Hamming it up. He is indeed. Gabite is Gen 4. So not available in this. We're only Gens 1 through 3 for this specific challenge. Spark is technically better than Water Pulse. I should be using that as my main move here. Water Pulse is nice for the confusion. Ooh, okay, wait, if we can get Parafusion. Take that, Persian. He still moved. Psywave? I'm not doing a lot of damage, so Psywave might be fine to use here. Psywave, I missed. Snapped out, parad. Psywave, come on. Big damage. There we go. Psywave, I think, does anything from 1 damage up to 1.5 times your level. Something like that. 3 times. Spark. There we go. We will get another move before Brock. We're leveling quickly. Hey, Chansey. Doom Desire. How rude. You do not desire to be doomed? What does your stat spread look like? Okay, that was pretty good. That was a critical hit. We're bug type now. Psywave. Okay, Psywave is actually kind of coming in clutch. That's crazy. No way Psywave is being useful right now. I usually hate that move. It's 80% accurate and it's so inconsistent, but like, maybe it's kind of good. Is it better in Gen 3 than I'm expecting? What are the mechanics on Psywave for Gen 3? Protected itself, Water Pulse, protected, Speed Boost, String Shot, that's fine. You're already faster. Psywave? Ooh, Ice Punch. Ooh, and it crit. Now I'm ice type. And we'll need a potion here. Psywave, Torment, okay. That's fine. Detect, how rude. Water Pulse protected itself. Speed boost. Oh, I shouldn't have used Uproar because he has another Pokemon. Oh well. 16. Oh no, I'm uproaring into a Haunter. Oh no. Okay, currently ice type. Okay, that was super effective though. That was a crit. Don't have any heals, I don't believe. Oh, I can't use the same move twice in a row. At least he's meditating into Eruption. That's a silly goose maneuver right there. Oh, he missed the Hyper Fang. Let's go. That was some serious luck. It's like magnitude, but special, if I have it right. Yeah, it's variable, but is it variable on the same way? I might look it up real quick, because I want to get the information on this. Gen 1 is actually pretty bad, but maybe it was improved for Gen 3? Let's see. Let's go through the history of Psywave. Yeah, Psywave is anything between 1 and 1.5 times the level, and it's a flat damage. Gen 2, it's a random amount of damage between 1 and 1.5 the user's level in Gen 2, rounded down. Type immunity is not ignored in Gen 2. Generations 3 and 4, Psywave inflicts damage. Whoa. So it's, well, this is complicated. So it's the level of the user times a number that is 10R plus 50 over 100. That is craziness. So the least it would do is 1, but it could do significantly more. Okay, maybe it's better? I don't know how that works out. It's a really complicated formula now. I don't know what the actual damage ranges on that are. It's completely luck, 100%. But it might be dealing better damage on average than it used to in Gens 1 and 2. I've never actually had to calc that. All right, let's go. Come on, Ham. Psywave was the best thing here. Cosmic Power, I don't care. I don't care because we're doing flat damage with Psywave. That's crazy. Oh, we missed. Doom Desire, all right. I missed again. Signal Beam. Bug type, Psywave. Does less this time, Psywave. Then we're going to get hit by the Doom Desire here in a moment, so hopefully we can get stronger. Needle Arm. Okay, Needle Arm's not bad. I'll take it over Uproar. Which means we don't have no physical attacks, but I kind of think we want the coverage more than Uproar. Ooh, there you go, Huntail. And that did nothing. Magical Leaf, not very effective. I'm Grass type now. Spark. Although now I can Needle Arm with enhanced power. Earthquake. Wow, we have really good defense though. Okay. We get another move at what, 21? Which we will get to it in a decent time. I'm ground type now. Let's try a Spark. Special attack fell. I'm now Psychic type. Psywave. Fury Cutter. I'm Bug type now. Psywave. Defense Curl and Psywave. Okay. We, I think, get the win there. Go ham. That's crazy. Water Pulse is slightly less damage than, what is it called? Spark. They're all special in Gen 3. All electric and grass and water moves are all special all the time. I am technically a special attacker slightly, I guess. So it works out. Psywave is kind of nice because it gets around stuff with high special defense. It's not terrible. I would kind of prefer like Seismic Toss or something that's like consistent, but it's really not being too bad. We really need some good luck though on the evolution because we don't have that many options, but I think some of them have earlier evolutions than others. What's Flygon's evolution? Like from Vibrava into Flygon. How is Ham still alive? I don't know. That is a great question. Water Pulse, I guess it has a secondary effect. I don't think Needle Arm does. Pain Split? All right, well, I can just knock you out now. There we go. And I want this. Oh, it's a Pokeball. That doesn't really help us. And it's an Oddish, and we are out of the forest. Dang. We're going to be level 20 before we even go to the gym, I think. Because we got to fight Blue still on Route 22. That's some quite strong options. A Hyper Potion. Let's go. Since I'm not allowed to buy items, any healing item I find is worth so much. Okay, can't use that. Can't use a White Flute. Can't use Nevermelt Ice. Can't use Focus Band. Those are all banned items. X Attack and Hyper Potion. X Attack doesn't help us right now, but maybe later it will come in handy. Oh, I need to buy my repels. My repels! Give me my repels! I'm not allowed to buy healing items, but 12 repels. I will take it. Yep, you can heal at the center all you want for Kaizo Ironmon. There are survival Kaizo Ironmons, like ultimate survival. Those ones, you have to limit your heals. That's insane. I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually complete one of those. I'm sure somebody has. I'd like to see what it looks like. But that's an insane level of difficulty. Because this is already insane. Kaizo Ironmon's already difficult. Oh, only 45 for Flygon. The evolution. That's a better evolution. So Vibrava would be the best middle evolution probably. Except it does have a 4 times weakness. So that's kind of tough. But an earlier evolution could help us because we could get an evolution before Misty. That could be kind of nice. All right, Ham. Intimidate. I actually don't even care about that. Spark. All right, we are Ice type now, though. Parad. Love it. Spark. Parad. Can't move. Spark. Okay. Ice type against Steelix. Water Pulse is the best thing I think we have here. Now we're Grass type. Water Pulse. Sludge. Ooh, okay. Oh, and we crit. Ham's on 1 HP. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hype for Ham. Let's go. Next level, we get a move. That's crazy. Crit on the Water Pulse saved us. He has a pretty good set to manipulate the color change. I don't love that. We could probably be level 30 before we fight him again, which means we'll get an evolution. That would benefit us greatly. So I might need to push for the evolution in Mount Moon, which can be risky. We're not allowed to leave Mount Moon once we go in, so it's a pretty rough place to train. We might need to get the evolution before the rival battle. All right, we're full health. We have all the items we can get. Let's do this. Gotta fight the trainer and then Brock. Ham evolves at level 30, Eric. Okay, Spark against Kakuna. Parad. Paralyzed can't move. Great. We don't want to take any damage before Brock if possible. Pidgeot. Needle Arm is resisted. We're Grass type now. Spark. Parad. Free knockout with only a little bit of damage. Let's go. Oh, we don't quite get the next move. After his first Pokemon, we'll get another move. We have 1 heal, an X attack that won't help us right now. Marsh Stomp. We have Needle Arm. That's 4 times damage. He survives. Icy Wind. Oh my gosh, speed fell, but now we're ice type. Hyper potion. Faint attack. That makes us dark type. Oh, that does decent damage. Missed. Need alarm. Good. Get out of here, Marshtomp. Okay. We got a speed drop, but we are still in it. Focus energy? No. That's not terrible. We're dark type right now. And water pulse or needle. Oh! Oh, I don't think we have enough. Don't think we have enough to get through this. No, we don't. The cross chop. Dang, we got to see Brock, though. We got to see Brock. But, man, that cross chop was just too much. The AI was actually doing a really good job of manipulating the color change. I feel like if not for the color change, we actually would have had a better run. Pinsir. New run with Pinsir. Really weird moves, but I'm kind of... Oh, no, it's all special moves, though. That's rough. That's unfortunate. Juice, I'll give this one to you. You haven't had one yet today. Clear Body's really good. We need physical moves, but we have a decent stat spread. I don't think this is too bad at all. I kind of like this. We do need completely different moves. So that's going to really hold us back a little bit here. I'm going to try to Octazooka so I can drop his accuracy. How about you just don't do that anymore, sir? Okay. There we go. Accuracy drop. Heard some confusion. Accuracy drop. Okay. Nope. Darn, bad luck. Veggie, how you doing, Veggie? I'm kind of good with whatever. What are you feeling today, Veggie? Not bad options, not our favorites. Charmander, we have to take a Charmander, but I'm pretty happy with that. Bone Ring, Sludge Bomb, Frenzy Plant, Pain Split. That's actually fun. I'm down for this. Veggie, we'll name this after you. Here we go. Pain Split is something we can use in this battle. I don't think Pain Split is technically allowed most of the time, but we do have Bone Ring and Pain Split. Excuse me? That's just rude, Ponyta. Wendy's her habit? I don't know. Because Wendy's has, like, more options, like chicken and salads. Habit has mostly just burgers, but they're pretty good burgers. Yeah, Veggie, let's see, is 4.5 months now along in the pregnancy. And she's doing as best she can. A lot better than she was a few months ago. Baby's doing really well. We have terrible stats here on Ditto. I'm going to just name him Blob. This is a pivot. Are you already done with the work, Veggie? I guess Thunderbolt's our best thing. Crush Claw is also stab. That makes Crush Claw our best thing. Air Blast is just gonna KO. Yep. Rough. All done for today? Cool. In that case, this will be the last run for the day. Let's do this. Last run luck. 1264. PP up. That's a good sign. Mew. Okay. Volbeat. We have to take. Dratini. It's a baby. Look at that. Blizzard and Thunderbolt. That's wild. Wow. What's a good name for a Dratini? We need a good name for this one. I think I've gotten everybody in the chat now. MT Junior. I'll just name him Junior. Junior. All right, Junior, let's go. We do have Thunderbolt and Blizzard, which are both super effective here, actually. Blizzard will always hit in the lab as well, so that's kind of nice. Oh, they're not. Oh, is Volbeat just pure bug? Oh, it is. Blizzard, get a freeze. That did nothing. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh, Junior, no! All right, I guess that's where we'll end it today. MV2. All right, I think that's where we'll end it today because I got to go get lunch with Veggie. We'll end it there. I'll be back live again on Friday. That will be a solo run with Cubone only, which will be a tough one for sure in yellow version. And then next week we'll be back with Saturday again with some more Ironmon. The week after might be a little bit earlier in the week. We might do like a Wednesday, Thursday stream schedule for the week after because we're going to be moving later this month. I think there's a little bit more testing to do on Redfire. The ROM hack I was working on before. I might have a public version of that for those that are interested from in the Discord in the next week or two. Like a final polished, like fully done ROM hack. So keep an eye out for that in the Discord. But that'll be it for now. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you again Friday live and have a good one. Bye.